They grew up without the internet, but built their adult lives on it. They remember dial-up sounds, payphones, and writing phone numbers on paper. But they also adapted to smartphones, social media, and remote work. They are not fully Gen X, not fully Millennials. They are Xennials, the bridge generation, and psychologically, that changes everything. Xennials had an analog childhood. If you wanted to meet a friend, you showed up. If you were bored, you stayed bored. There was no instant dopamine, no endless scrolling. This matters because their brains developed before constant digital stimulation became normal. But then, adulthood arrived during a technological explosion. Careers moved online. Communication became instant. Identity became public. They had to adapt fast. That creates a unique psychological trait: high adaptability without total digital dependence. Unlike younger generations, they remember life without comparison culture. They know what it feels like to exist without documenting everything, so their sense of identity is slightly less tied to online validation. At the same time, they understand technology deeply enough to use it strategically. This makes them psychological translators. They can relate to Gen X independence, the figure-it-out-yourself mindset. But they also understand millennial collaboration, ambition, and digital fluency. In workplaces, they often act as bridges. They can speak both languages, analog and digital. There's also a quiet resilience in them. They navigated massive change without a guidebook. No one taught them how social media would affect careers. No one explained digital burnout. They learned by living through it. And that builds something powerful: comfort with transition. Change doesn't shock them. They grew up inside change. Psychologically, Xennials are wired for flexibility. They don't romanticize the past too much, but they don't worship the future either. They understand disconnection, and they understand hyper-connection in a world that keeps shifting faster every year. Being the bridge might be the greatest advantage of all.